I feel pretty cozy. I think that my setup looks decently cozy. Yours looks like darkness.
I'm cozy as hell. I'm cozy as hell.
I don't know, man.
You have no right making judgment on coziness.
I have no right.
I've been the most cozy for years on this pod. Years, bro.
Years?
Yes, years.
Name one cozy thing that you did.
You know what? I'll do something cozy right now. I'm about to fucking light up a blunt.
Yeah?
It's a fucking candle. That's right. That's cozy as hell.
Wow.
Now the candle count is 2 to your 0 candles.
Do I need to go get a candle? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta?
No.
Do I gotta start writing you letters by feather and quill?
You know what this candle is flavored like?
Is it Gwyneth Paltrow's?
No, I would never.
You'd have.
This is a library candle. Library is the scent.
What is that?
Smells like old books and wood.
Okay, audio listeners love you to death. Schlatt is igniting 2 lighters at the same time, if you're wondering what all the clicking is. He's trying to converge the flames into one mega flame. Welcome to Chuckle Sandwich.
Welcome to Chuckle Sandwich.
No, go on.
Welcome to Chuckle Sandwich.
Today's a special day. Schlatt's got lupus, and
I don't have lupus.
he's got it.
What
He's
are you
got
talking
it. He
about?
caught
I
it.
don't have lupus.
He's caught it. Tucker's looking up what is lupus. To be honest, I didn't really have a full understanding of what it is when I said that, but lupus is a chronic long-term disease that causes inflammation and pain in any part of your body. And that honestly kind of tracks because Schlatt is half the time he's got pain somewhere in his body. He's got something going on.
That doesn't mean I have lupus.
During any Chuckle Week, he'll be like, Schlatt will show up one day and he'll be like, oh, my knee. Oh, my knee's hurting. And I'll be like, oh, well, man, sorry about that. Next day he shows up, he's like, my toe.
No.
I hurt my toe.
Dude, you're making fun of me, and I don't appreciate it.
The lupus claims they hold
Ted,
some water. Oh, don't say that after I really hope that Emma was cutting to Tucker's little giggles the whole time that I was saying that then. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Chuckle Sandwich. None of us have lupus on this podcast, despite what I just said. And we're doing another tier list today. You guys like tier lists. Okay, and if I see anyone in the comments saying that they don't like tier lists, well, take a look at our stats. Because you guys like tier lists. And trust me, you know, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, this is out of control, how much you like tier lists.
Hey, we'll stop selling when you stop buying. That's that.
Read it and weep. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in, okay? And only you can let in the good content. Okay. Tucker, give us a rundown of what we're doing today. I'm losing the plot here.
After much discussion, we decided to do the podcast tier list.
15 minutes of back and forth on Discord.
We decided to do the tier list on animals.
Animals. We said, what can we rank today? And I was just like, I don't know, fucking animals.
Yeah. Schlatt said it. It was, this is like a kindergarten level kind of topic that we're going with right now. This is like morning circle. This is like morning circle.
I said we should rank all the state animals. You know that how states have animals?
Yeah, but then it's like it's gonna be like something that would just be.
And then you said no.
How do we advertise that?
Let's just do animals. Let's just do animals. Period.
Hold on, it was between state. It wasn't between. It was between Nintendo characters and animals.
State animals, I said. And then you said maybe just tier listing animals.
I don't know. I thought I'd keep it simple. our listeners are not of the highest IQ. They're not in the top percentiles. Let's get one thing clear. They are not,
but they're not in the lowest.
They're not in the lowest. You're right. They're not in the lowest. This isn't, the yard. So we've got listeners with, decently high IQ. I mean, they're not, slaving away on Smash all day or like, oh, I can rock climb. I can climb rocks. It's not the Yard podcast. Okay. It's not a bunch of.
I'm not in control of what he says.
Hey, that slime guy, he's a little slut. He is. And I physically dominated him during the Point Crow Party weekend. So,
You mogged him?
I mogged him?
Oh, come on, bro. You're using physically dominate and you don't know what a mog is?
I don't know what a mog is. No, you're generally going to have to explain that one to me.
No, I'm not
No. Don't dip in here and then pull a term out and then.
Okay, all right. You don't know what you mogged slime and you're. Oh my god.
Okay, Tucker, read it out loud.
The use of intimidating or aggressive behaviors towards individuals with undesirable traits such as size, height, or disability issues.
You literally size mogging slime here, and you don't even know what you're doing. You don't even have the words to describe it.
You know how sometimes you just don't hear a word until later in your life? This is the first time I've ever heard the term mogging. I thought that you just said mugging wrong when it came out of your mouth.
No.
And I was like, no, I didn't take his money. I didn't take his bullion.
I'm brain mogging you right now is what's happening. I'm brain mogging.
Yeah.
You're being mogged currently.
Yeah. Are you being... So mogging is like a violent ableism?
Yeah.
Damn.
To have dominance over someone. Yeah. That's the definition.
I think it was did I ever talk about this on the podcast when I allegedly mogged slime? It was
no, I don't know.
You've met slime before. You've been on the Yard.
Yeah, of course I have.
You know how he's kind of a little bit of a grumpy character. Maybe
sure.
he's got his opinions, and that was the first.
Yeah.
That was during Point Crow Party. We were all flown out to Pennsylvania by Eric Point Crow to. It was actually at a really cool facility. It was a really cool facility that. It's just, let me guess. You're gonna start laughing about Pennsylvania for. Okay.
Yeah. No,
I'm not gonna defend Pennsylvania. I mean, it's just You got a problem, Tucker?
I love Pennsylvania.
Okay, that's nice. You don't live there though. You don't live there.
You're state mogging.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Whatever the case. At the end of the weekend, a little celebration at the end of the weekend, I was like having a conversation with him, and I was like, just talking to him. I was like, "You have a good time?" And he was like, "Yeah, it was all right." And I had the great weekend, so it bothered me, and I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't have a? Why don't you just say like, yeah, I had a good time? Why you gotta say yeah, it was all right?" And he was like, "No, because I just had a good time." You know how he is. He does that.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
And so things developed, and it just turned into him and I having a wrestling match on the floor of this suite in this hotel that everyone was in. And
wow.
So I wrestled him to the ground, and I was choking him out, and he wouldn't tap.
Yeah.
I took him down. Maybe I mogged him. I don't know. Maybe I mogged him.
You probably did mog him. Slime is easily moggable.
You think so? You think you could mog him?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure all the members of the Yard mog him constantly in every single moggable area. I mean, I walked into the Yard set. It's funny how you say you were both on the ground. I think he likes it down there, being below people. I went into the Yard office, and he was sleeping on the floor. He had like a pillow and blankie on the floor, and he was sleeping.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. He's kind of like a burrowing animal.
Just totally sleep mogging me right there.
Like a burrowing little animal.
Yeah. I didn't get it. But, there was a serenity and peacefulness to him that made me jealous.
Sort of like a little serene type of creature, maybe an animal.
Yeah, maybe. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you an animal that loves to sleep mog all day.
Yeah.
The bearded dragon, I see his little head popping out up there.
You put the bearded dragon on here, Tucker. That's a deep cut. Tucker wouldn't have put that out if he, because you had a bearded dragon.
That's not a deep cut.
Well,
the first video I ever
it's a
uploaded on YouTube.
reference.
It's an S tier animal. It's just one of the best. I think we start this off on the right foot.
Let's start this up on a strong note. Well, if you want to put it at S tier, first, I need you to give me something in return.
No, you're business mogging me right now?
Tucker, scroll down a little bit. I just need to see the swath of what we have here. Yes, I would like something in return.
That's not everything is a transaction.
Well, because I know that you had a bearded dragon, you're going to want to put a bearded dragon at the S tier. And so I feel like I need something in return.
Put the fucking thing at F.
Don't do that.
Put the fucking thing
You're
at F.
no
Ed.
fun.
Put the fucking thing at F. I'm not giving you one.
Okay.
I'm not giving you one.
Okay.
No,
bearded dragon
at
F? Oh.
Don't. I was bluffing.
Oh, you were. You were, weren't you? No.
Put him at A.
I mean, I'll put it at A, but I want something from you
first.
first.
You want something for an A? Come on, man. This is like Trump when he fucking shakes someone's hand. And
I've got him by the balls right now. I've got him by the fucking balls. You're
mugging me right now. You're mugging me.
Well, you started with the bearded dragon. I didn't think I was gonna. I knew I was gonna use this on you at some point, but I didn't.
For some reason, his icon is taller than everyone else's. The only animal I saw.
It is really.
Why is it
peeking out
like that? Why is he peeking out?
He's peeking out. Even then, no matter what row you put him in, Tucker.
Taller. I don't understand.
It's because it was almost asking for this to happen.
Yeah.
Tucker, do you have a mosquito in here as well?
Of course.
All right, Ted. You know what? You're mogging me, but I'll mog right back. Okay?
No. I'm not done mogging though.
Put him at S, and then you know what? I'll give you one.
Okay.
Give you one.
Okay, we're gonna put pigeons at S.
I'm actually done with the podcast. I'll see you later, and I'm not actually joking.
Oh. So what's excellent about this scenario, audio listeners love you to death, is that Schlatt is a New Yorker. He's from New York. He sees pigeons everywhere. He's seen pigeons his whole life. He hates pigeons, but he's had a bearded dragon. He loves a bearded dragon. So, there's a bit of a scenario here for him. Schlatt doesn't really know what to do. He doesn't know whether or not he wants to put the bearded dragon at S or put them both down at F. Tucker, I find it funny how we've hit it. We've hit sort of a roadblock right at the beginning of the. I think I really enjoy how this has turned into like sort of a hostage negotiation as the more tier lists that we've done. Like each of us will hold something. Oh, you're pouring out the fucking Kirkland's vodka. What is that?
He's catching up.
Jesus.
That's what he's doing.
Damn.
This is what you do to me, Ted. You got me drinking the Kuiper schnapps, peppermint schnapps to get in the holiday spirit.
Oh, dude, you're fucking downing peppermint schnapps? Oh my God. Jesus. Calm the fuck down, Kris Kringle. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting jolly. My tree's up in the living room. You should see my tree.
Oh, I don't have it. I don't have a tree. Whenever I do...
I'm dreaming.
Tucker, do me a favor. Put bearded dragon and pigeon at S for me, please.
Fucking pigeons at S, bro. Pigeons at S?
Man, they really do.
Pigeons at S, and he's still taller.
He's sticking up there.
Doing that.
Yeah, it's weird that it does that.
Bearded dragon's great, Pat. And you know what? If it means pigeons have to be at S, I'll accept it because they're
the rats of the sky.
So mellow, so timid, so docile. Just chill with you. You take them out of their cage and you pop them on your shoulder, and then you got a fucking ancient dinosaur just chilling there for as long as you want. He's great. They're great. They're great pets. Definitely vouch for someone who doesn't want the maintenance that comes along with like a cat or a dog.
Yeah.
Great animals. Yeah. Only bad thing is you got to feed them little buggies. You gotta
Little
feed them
buggies.
buggies sometimes. Yeah, mealworms, waxworms, crickets. I'm wasted.
It'd be cool to have like a botanical garden with a bunch of bearded dragons walking around, so they take care of all the bugs that would eat the plants. I wonder if that would
They
work.
have that. It's fucking called deserts.
Yeah, the desert is. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Why don't you pick an African animal? So we've got the African elephant, we got zebras, we got giraffes. What else we got there? We got Nile crocodile.
Wow. Some of these I have
Mosquito?
a close relationship with because some of them are representatives of the Rainforest Cafe, such as Nile the crocodile or Cha-Cha the red-eyed tree frog. I don't know if there's any other character. Well, there's
Orangutan?
Bomba the gorilla.
Chimpanzee.
Is that a gorilla I see?
The chimpanzee.
Oh, well, you got Ozzy the orangutan right there.
Yep.
I love orangutans.
Yeah.
Such great animals.
Wide face.
Wide
Yeah.
face.
Oh yeah.
Is it so?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Although
how
they're
they
all
hear,
orange.
right? They're like a sonar dish, right? Where are their
Dude, I thought
ears?
God just created them
Could
wrong.
eat dinner off that thing.
You think they just ended up like that?
Just
You
fucking
think that
lay 'em down, put some fucking Cocoa Krispies in there,
oh,
get a big spoon, and
Dude,
just
I
start
don't-
eating off them.
like how do you pronounce it, by the way? What are we pronouncing it right?
Orangutan.
I always say orangutan.
Orangutan.
Come on, man.
Orangutan.
No one's gonna take that seriously. It's an orangutan.
What side of the aisle is this Reese's Pieces? You know, is this a Reese's Piece or is this like a Reese's Pieces? Ugh. Yeah. You know, it's a orangutan. Orangutan?
Orangutan, I believe.
All right, spelling bee. I know how it's spelt, but like, is that how we pronounce it?
Put orangutan at sea.
Is that like think about it like is it, pronounced as in P as in pterodactyl,
He's not even trying to debate that. I think we got that one
see,
through.
well, why?
We got that one through.
Well,
it's a
why
C.
though? Why? I haven't confirmed here.
I
why?
think there are better apes.
Okay, I can
And primates
rock
in
with that.
general.
I can rock
Great
with that.
ape?
Well, but also, he has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. You know?
What are you talking about? What are you talking
He
about?
has no style. He has no grace.
No style. He has no.
That's not an orangutan.
This Kong has a funny face.
Are we sure?
He
What is
probably
it otherwise?
actually. Yeah, he probably is one.
Consider that. Consider Lanky Kong when making this sort of.
Lanky is overwhelmed and is killed?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Like the other Kongs, Lanky Kong fails to stop Thanos from getting the Power Stone.
the fuck
After
is
this,
this
the
bullshit?
Kremlings attack, despite
Oh,
his efforts to
Kremlings.
stop them by inflating himself just like a balloon. Lanky is overwhelmed and is killed.
Yeah. He got mugged.
I didn't know the end of his story, but I guess that's pretty damn tragic. Yeah, no, Lanky Kong's pretty sick though. I mean, he's an orangutan.
No, Funky Kong is so much cooler. You can't even. Let's not get into DK Country primates.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is Manky Kong?
What the fuck is a Manky Kong? Are orangutan enemies in the game Donkey Kong Country? Oh, they're crazy. Why are their hands so realistic, but their feet are like nubs? Implying that Kong reject orangutans, implying they have been exiled from the Kong family for their savagery. Okay, yeah, no, a C is probably appropriate, I suppose, because it seems like there's a bit of a inner crisis going on in
for sure.
I imagine Tucker was just like, I got to show him the fucking Manky Kongs.
I never heard of that. That
no,
was
me neither,
awesome.
dude. Yeah, all right. I'm okay with that, but we gotta do a response. What else? What other apes do we have here? We're just the
You got
gorilla.
another ape? It's a chimpanzee. Ted, we are.
What? I can barely see the screen. I'm
It's
sorry.
a chimpanzee.
I can't really see it that well. It looked like I'm from far away. You know, it looks like I'm looking
They
at it
do.
for like a.
They do look similar.
I just don't like that the chimp is the only other primate we have here. I feel like there's such better primates, like the baboon.
We try to balance it between all.
Yeah, but that's not balanced. I mean, you have two of the biggest guys, and then there's no baboon.
I was thinking of King Kong balls.
Hey,
Chimp.
hey, you can't knock him for that, Schlatt. You can't knock him for it.
I can't knock him for that, but the baboon is my favorite. Maybe a B for the chimp.
Why are
for
you
balls.
saying? Why are you pronouncing baboon like that?
What do you mean?
You're saying baboon, like you're.
What is this fucking? What are we watching? Cooking on YouTube? Baboon? Was he about to cook me a fucking video game dish? Binging with baboon? The fuck? It's a baboon.
Tucker, how do you pronounce it?
Baboon.
No,
What do you mean?
no.
Binging with baboon.
No, it's a baboon.
A baboon?
Yeah.
That-
I'm not even fucking with you right now.
I know, but say it again.
Who the
Say it
fuck
again.
ever says
No, just
baboon?
I know. Just say it
Baboon?
again. Say it again. Though.
Baboon.
You sound like a clown. You sound
No,
ridiculous.
No, I don't. You sound ridiculous.
Baboon. It sounds like you're.
Baboon.
Cook me the fucking cake
Yeah,
from Minecraft.
play that again. Play that again so they
bitch.
can hear it.
Cook me the
Baboon.
fucking.
Baboon.
Cook me the fucking.
Baboon.
The fucking
Baboon.
Krabby Patty.
Baboon.
Make me a Krabby Patty.
Listen to him say that. Baboon.
Binging with baboon.
Baboon.
Come on, man.
That doesn't. Why do you keep saying that as if it's a response to what is being said here? Like, that's not like That's not
That's
a
not how
mic
you
drop.
say
Like
it, the
calling.
baboon.
I know, but saying
The
binging
baboon.
with baboon is not a mic drop. Like,
'Cause you're
this is not a
saying it
point.
'cause it's like babish. Nuh-uh. It's
It's
bobbish.
just how it's. No, it's okay. No, you can't say. You're
it's
falling down a
babish.
hole here that you're not.
It's babish.
No, it's not babish. It's not babish. It's not babish.
Oh,
And it's
man,
not
this
baboon.
fucking- The Kuiper's doing a number on me. Let's put baboon in A and call it a day.
We don't. Baboon is not even on the list. We don't even have a baboon. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elephant.
So
E for extinct,
I'm falling behind here.
which is what I wish they'd be.
No, dude. What the fuck?
I'm gonna
It's
fucking,
the
I'm gonna skin you alive. And
largest
sell you husks
land-dwelling
on the black market.
megafauna.
Don't care.
It's the largest land-dwelling megafauna. That's a
That's a
fucking creature.
megafauna.
Oh, so you're like a little wham baby. You don't know what's going
Are
on
you
in the world.
Species mogging me?
I'm not species mogging you. It's just a word.
Megafauna?
Okay, Tucker, give him the rundown.
You might want to get yourself one of these bad boys.
Yeah, get a Smithsonian. Had that preloaded on his desk, ready to fucking bust it out. There's no way that's just sitting there. The Animal Smithsonian
Of course it is.
Encyclopedia. No, you dope. No, it's not just
I've
sitting
got
there.
the dinosaur one in there.
I believe that, but I don't believe that the fucking normal animal one is just sitting there.
Got a guide to Cape Cod animals over here.
No, but the megafauna is like, well, what define? How
It's like Ice Age animals. It's the big stuff.
It's not Ice Age animals.
Well, most. Okay.
Would you consider an elephant to be a megafauna?
Yeah.
Oh, what are we in the Ice Age? What am I saying? Ooga booga? What am I throwing spears at a
And a
mammoth?
moth?
You. Yeah.
I take that back.
Mammoth?
Take that back.
Mammoth? Yikes, dude. That's grating. I don't like that one. Mammoth. Just sounds like a queen moth the size of a building.
That'd be cool.
Get on that one. Get on that one, fan artists. Give us a
E
mammoth.
for extinct.
E for
E for
elephant.
extinct. Me for elephant.
No,
Fine.
honestly,
That's okay.
elephants
We both know what
really.
the E
Why would
means
we
here.
put elephants at an E? That's like.
Because I don't care about that. I've never even seen an elephant.
Come on, you have because
No,
you
I
play.
haven't.
Yes, because you play Age of Empires, and they put fucking rockets and shit on those motherfuckers.
Okay, and they're terrible units. Okay, easily taken down.
Oh
by
my
fucking,
God, they
by,
walk
you could
up-
have a guy with a stick take that
No,
fucking thing down.
no.
You kidding me?
They walk up to
Yes,
like a building and they
yes.
start going like this with their
Yes.
trunks, and they just take
Yeah,
down
they're
buildings up the
useless, and then you
wazoo.
fucking shoot them with the little thing that shoots the 3 bombs out of it. That rolls. It's a little like plywood box with wheels, and it shoots little fucking bombs.
Okay,
Destroys them.
fine. Elephant at E.
E.
Elephant at E.
Extinct.
I'm not hedging my bets on the elephant. Sorry, elephant lovers. Bald eagle's an A or an S.
S.
An S.
S.
You see
Have
a bald.
you seen videos of these fucking things?
I've seen them in person.
They are humongous.
They're not
So
that big. They're not
These
that big.
They are megafauna. Okay.
They're not.
Compared
They're not.
to the other things we got in this S tier, pigeon and bearded dragon, that is a humongous bird.
That is a
Look
big.
at that fucking bird, dude.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. Compared to a pigeon,
Damn.
I think
That
that
thing could suck you off on its feet.
No, it can't. No.
Oh, yeah, it could. Oh, that
It's got
you think
talons
that thing
and it's
could
got a
suck you
beak.
off on
No,
its
it
feet?
can't. It doesn't have a. I mean, it has a tongue, but it doesn't have lips. It's not going to be an enjoyable experience. It's going to be all teeth.
It doesn't
dude.
have to be enjoyable. It's
Okay.
whether or not it could do it.
Oh, well, I guess it could try, but it's not like what defines a blowjob. It's like a beak. I don't want a beaky blowjob, brother.
Yeah, you'd be circumcised.
You'd be
If
circumcised
not
by
already.
its beak.
Yeah, you would. I don't know why I brought that into the equation.
Yeah, shame on you. But I'll tell you one thing: seeing a bald
Yeah.
eagle, that's a nice moment. You're driving along
Dude, you just
the highway,
Yeah. Fuck.
and you look
yeah.
off, and somebody in the car is like, "A bald eagle." You look,
Yeah.
it's flying majestically, and you can tell when you see him. I've seen
Oh,
one
yeah.
on a whitewater rafting trip too, just in the trees,
Ooh, fuck,
and that was
yeah.
cool.
Fuck it. They're such cool animals.
And
That's
you know-
like the best. That's the best mascot of all time. Like the U.S. really. I mean, we get a lot of shit wrong.
Yeah.
But oh my God, that's right. That
Yeah.
just feels right.
I honestly, is that like our mascot animal, or is it our national bird?
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the mascot.
Dude, it would like. It would have been funny if like another country just also made it their national bird just to fuck with us, even though it didn't live there. Like, does it require it? It has to live in the country, I assume, in order to be able to say it's your national bird. Surely,
Canada
Yeah,
probably
that's
could have
probably-
made it theirs if they want it, but
That is
we
true.
got it first.
what's
They want
Canada's
the fucking
national bird?
leaf.
Probably some dumb,
Leafs.
the leaf bird. Yeah,
I bet it's like the tundra goose or a snow goose or something.
yeah. You think so?
Oh, it's the beaver, dude. It's the beaver.
That's not a bird,
Emblem
you
of
fucking
Canada.
idiot.
It's not a bird.
Sorry.
Animal. The national animal. What is it? What do you think? Countries are all like, oh, we need a bird. National
The
bird.
gray
A
jay.
gray jay.
That's
The
weakness.
national bird of Canada is a gray jay. That is
Who
literally.
cares about the national bird of Canada?
Have you been
What are
within?
we-
Have you
what are we
been
going
with the
down the
conversation up
What's
until
the
now?
What's the national megafauna?
Do you even know what?
of
Do you know
Canada?
what we're talking
What is
about right
this
now?
shit?
We're
Dude,
talking.
it's a
What is the
national
national
animal of the
megafauna?
United States, and they have to be. You think they go? You think everyone has a meeting and they go down the list? Okay, we got to pick a national primate now.
I was having an argument with
fuck.
somebody that isn't even in
Yeah,
the
I don't know
call
who
right
you're
now.
talking to right now, man. What about the national megafauna? What are you fucking talking about? It'd probably be moose for us, maybe. Moose are huge.
It's the national animal.
What are you talking?
What?
What's the national animal of the U.S.?
Bald eagle. What the fuck is this conversation?
Okay. That'd be crazy if it's something different. It says hold on. It says bald eagle, but then all of a sudden there's a bunch of bison.
National mammal,
Oh,
National mammal.
which is a
Fuck
megafauna.
off.
that's
Fuck off.
it's a megafauna, dude. Well, what do you think the beaver is? The beaver for
That's
Canada,
a national animal.
yeah, and it's also a
Yeah.
mammal.
So who the fuck cares about a national bird? What do you think they go
We
down
were
the list of the subcategories?
we were talking about the fucking bald eagle, man. What do you?
Yeah, the national animal.
You're
And
out
you
of
asked, what's the national animal of Canada? And I said the beaver because I looked it up.
Okay. Fuck off.
Holy shit, man!
You gotta go educate
Podcast
yourself.
is going down the
All right.
drain.
No, it's not. It's going
We're gonna-
straight up
guys-
the drain, and we're getting upchucked right now. We're getting thrown up by the fucking.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move
Man,
to the
I
red
don't want to
panda.
move on. Honestly, I feel blissful. That was pure bliss, man. Oh man, put the bison at fucking A, man. Bison are
Is
sick.
there a bison? I
Yeah.
love bison.
Put the
Yeah, it's a
fucking
good
moose
animal.
up at A, man. Those things are
Oh,
sick.
sick fucking animal.
Put that shit
Sick
there. You see how
fucking
big
animal.
a fucking moose is? Oh, they're
Yeah.
massive. One time, my aunt hit a moose with a car, and she was in a neck brace for months, dude.
How'd the moose do?
How'd the moose do? I mean, it probably was
You
crippled.
follow up with him?
With the moose?
Yeah.
No, but I checked in on my aunt. I mean, I was like maybe 8 at the time when this happened. They are megafauna.
Megafauna.
Wait. Megafauna refers to large animals typically over 100 pounds. Hey, Schlatt, you and I, we're a couple of megafauna, man.
We're megafauna.
Dude,
That's
we
awesome.
are mega. Okay, so I kind of feel like an allegiance now to these megafauna animals.
Wow.
Wow. How heavy are gorillas?
That's what you don't think a gorilla is
Is it
100 pounds?
There's no way a
I-
gorilla's 350
I was typing that in
pound.
because I wanted to know if humans are the biggest apes. But I'd say
but
no.
gorillas are.
No,
You see
yeah,
all that
I'd say
muscle?
350 pounds. But humans can beat that, but not in a good way.
I'll tell you one thing. We're definitely the best apes because you want to hear something tragic about a
sir.
gorilla?
It dies.
No, they can't fucking swim, dude. They can't fucking swim, dude.
Yeah, dude, that dude doesn't look like he can swim.
There's no fucking
Yeah,
way that
he's
thing can
sinking.
swim.
Yeah, he's sinking. He's going to the bottom of the lake like a fucking anvil.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he's a fucking
Oh, yeah.
he's a fucking millstone. That gorilla right there is a
Definitely.
fucking millstone.
Yeah.
All right, pick another.
Yeah, pull that gorilla further down. Oh wait, the gorilla's not even on here. I don't know what I'm
Gorilla
talking
not even
about.
on the list. Gorilla not even on the list.
Oh, tiger gotta be S, dude.
All right.
No.
Why?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why?
There's so few of them these days.
What? I didn't know that was a reason. They're terrifying,
It just means
dude.
they're not. I mean,
But I'll
wouldn't
tell
there
you
be
one
more?
thing. I'll tell you one thing, Schlatt, and you
What?
better be listening. They can swim.
Okay.
They can swim, and they
My fucking
like to
2-year-old
swim.
My 2-year-old nephew can swim.
Can he?
You know how they train kids to swim? They fucking throw them in the pool.
Drop them in
They
when they're a
drop 'em.
child. It's
Yep.
inherent.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so if we're not putting the tiger at S, then where the heck are we putting it?
See. I don't know.
Ew.
The
Well,
thing,
then bump that up to a B. B for
Yeah,
Biger.
You'd think there'd be more of them if they were so great.
B for Biger right there.
Biger?
Nice.
Oh,
Biger.
Congrats.
Okay. God, we gotta put the horseshoe crab at S, man. Come on.
The
Put that
horseshoe-
horseshoe-
that's sick. Yeah, that's like
an
a
S.
dinosaur.
You you go to the beach and you find one of those and you're like, I found a fossil. You're like, I found a creature from the depths.
That
and you
shit,
show it
that's
to your
a
parents.
Mesozoic. You sounded like Jim Gaffigan right there. That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love horseshoe crabs. They
They're
are
so cool.
sort of a window into our past. They're a
Yeah.
window into very early eras of history when most of the creatures were roaming around the ocean. Horseshoe crabs were around before there was even little fuckers walking around on land. I'll tell you what.
It's true.
Back
It's
me
true.
up, Tucker. Back me up.
That sounds right, but I'm not gonna give you the confirmation. They look
Come on,
like
give me the
trilobites.
confirmation. Trust your friend.
I can't.
You need to trust me. You need to trust me, Tucker. You need to
I
trust me right
generally
now.
trust you, but on this,
Well, you can't trust me on horseshoe crabs? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, I don't
trust
think
me
I
to take
can.
you trust me in a war scenario?
Yeah, I think I would.
But you can't trust me about horseshoe crabs? What are you talking about?
No. I don't think
What
I
do
can.
you?
Here's what I like to do when I find a horseshoe crab on a beach. I get my steel toe boot and I fucking stomp on that shit, crack it like a Dorito.
Like that cricket.
Like that
Yeah.
cricket.
Yeah.
Like that
Let me
cricket.
tell you an animal that shouldn't fucking exist. We put it at the F tier, okay? Puffins. Fuck that thing. Fuck that thing.
You're just pissed because you've never seen one.
Yeah.
No, I tell you, I see puffins every week in the fucking supermarket in the cereal aisle. It's
Okay.
the worst barbarous puffins, worst fucking fake healthy cereal. Fuck that cereal. Fuck
See him
that
at
bird.
at the end of every. Well, that's a penguin. Never mind. I was gonna say you
Fuck
see him in
that
books all
cereal.
the time.
No,
Fuck that bird.
I get
F tier.
one pick on the list. I've
What do
always
you
gotten
mean you
one.
get, no, we never. We
I've
didn't
always
talk
You
about
gotten
did,
one
you
pick.
did sort of just create a rule just now.
I've
Tucker,
always
out of
had one
nowhere.
pick. Maybe you guys disagree with it last time, but the Puffin's gonna go to
Oh,
S.
you get okay.
That's my one
Ted,
pick. I get a
Ted,
pick.
get this guy in line.
What do you
he
mean?
can't
I
do-
mean-
you know he can't do that.
I don't know, man. I don't like.
He's not allowed to do that. He just
I-
made that up.
He is calling it into. I mean, we're calling it into question right now, but he did say that last time. Maybe we just agreed with him.
No,
This could be like a secret rule.
I'll
This,
give
he
you-
made that up.
give you-
He's laughing right now.
I'll
He
give you
knows
an
it's
A.
true.
I'll give you an A. But it's
Fine.
at least try to bargain with him a little bit, Schlatt. I mean, this is the only time you're ever gonna have to deal with
terrible
this.
cereal. Terrible.
It's not
That's
the
only time
cereal,
I've ever
though.
seen
It's
a
a
puffin
bird.
in my life is in the fucking supermarket aisle.
Okay,
Of
but
cereal. Jesus Christ! Next to the fucking Quaker Oats.
they're
motherfucker.
pretty rare though, aren't they? They're
Yeah,
a rare
as they should
creature.
be. I
In the
fucking-
US.
I
they're
quell
rare
them.
because Maine is southernmost of the range.
Right. I was in Maine once, and I was like at the very top area of Maine, and was like, maybe you can see puffins from here.
We saw them this summer. They live pretty far off the coast. You got to go 5 miles off the coast, like an island. They only live on like 3 islands off the coast of Maine.
They're cool looking birds,
They're
man.
tiny. They're like ducks.
I'm pulling this thing down as far as I can.
I would put it at least in the B because I haven't seen it.
Fine.
Like I can't really speak to, but they're cliff dwelling creatures. They love cliffs.
No, they don't.
They love cliffs.
Love
No, you have
Can't get
pigeons
enough.
above it.
They use
They
their
lick
beaks.
'em.
They
They lick
lick
'em.
the cliffs, especially the salt deposit
Yep.
cliffs, and they use their beaks to climb the cliffs. And this is
They
factual
do.
information for all our listeners, and you can go tell that to your parents. You get off the podcast right now, and you walk downstairs from your little goon cave, and you go up to your parents, and you say, hey, mom, daddy, puffins, they lick salt on cliffs, and they climb the salt with their beaks. And they're gonna applaud you. What?
Why would the mom and daddy? That just felt strange to me.
Sorry that you have a fixation on the word daddy, you fucking
I'm
weirdo.
sorry. No, I'm sorry.
you wanna hone in on that, man? You wanna talk about that?
No. Let's talk about manatees instead. I found
Let's
a
talk
manatee.
about
They're
manatees
not on
instead.
here.
What?
Yes, they are. That's a manatee right there.
Which
No, that's
one?
a
This one?
isn't that a whale
No,
shark on the
this
right?
one?
Next to the butterfly. That's a manatee.
It's a narwhal.
Oh, I can't even.
Oh.
I can barely
But
see it.
because of the horn.
See, this is what I mean. I can barely see what's on this thing.
No, that's why you wear
Narwhals. Yeah, swimming in the ocean causing a commotion.
No, they're small. It's like taking up 128th of my, not even 264th of my
Funny,
screen.
I was told to put manatees on here by a little someone special. But I said,
If we put manatees on there,
by
they would have gone
by your
F.
wife? Like,
I've been to Florida, and they got manatees in the water.
no,
And-
manatees aren't on the list, Schlatt. You can't start just talking about manatees. Okay, if you really want to talk about manatees, I'll let you talk about manatees. Fine, talk about
Thank
manatees.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
They have manatees, and you can see them. Come on, man. Let me do. Let
You
me
talk
do
about
my
the
nerdy-
manatees. Talk about
Let me have
the
my
floor
shit.
is yours to talk
Okay.
about.
No, it's fine. You don't care.
I know.
Ted, you're being a dick again.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I just thought we were going to follow the list, and then he started talking about manatees, even though they weren't there.
Care.
Tucker, can you load up a picture of a manatee onto this list right now, real quick? Is that possible? Well, and before you reload the list, make sure you save where everything's at, because last time we had a problem with that.
Do you really want that to happen?
Well, make sure that you know where
let's
everything.
go. We can just.
Well,
go
tell me
ahead.
about the manatees. I'm sorry that I had no idea.
You can see them. You go boating and you go jet skiing around Florida.
I had no idea that manatees were this important to you.
They're cool guys.
Oh.
They're cool guys. I put them in as.
Oh, Tucker's done something.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Komodo dragon.
Those are cool.
Do you see that fucking video of the Komodo dragon eating a baby goat?
Yeah.
Tucker, have you seen that?
Yeah.
So we're all in on
awesome.
the know. We're all in. We've all seen that one goat die.
Every animal's like, ass, dude. Badass.
It's a badass. I mean, like, what else is there to say? That's a great animal.
No, hold on. The Komodo dragon murderer.
People idolize killers all the time.
Like who?
Barack Obama.
Interesting choice, but I'll take it, I suppose. Where would you suppose that the Komodo dragon would go?
Ass.
Okay. All right. It is
Certain animals, I just like them.
You know,
I don't know. That's a cool fucking animal.
It is a cool animal. You know, there's a part of my brain that goes immediately to like the childlike sort of function. Like I feel like I've got like a little hippocampus sized part of my brain that's just child zone. And I hear dragon, and my mind immediately goes back to the Scholastic Book Fair where you get the complete guide on dragons.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about
the Guinness World Record book?
No, but the dragon. Tucker, head up, Tucker. We're talking about the dragon book from the Scholastic Book Fair. What, did it come? Did it show up?
Did he get it?
I think he has
the dragon
it.
book?
No, I think because we were talking about this a little while ago, and I think he ordered it, and I think he has it now. Oh my god! Oh, Dragonology.
I think you were mentioning this.
Dragonology.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
what a throwback,
pretty
man.
badass.
It is. It's an excellent book. Oh, what do we got here?
I love it. It's got like the ranges.
How do the pages smell? I feel like the pages smell good.
The pages have
paper?
like fun things, like little notes, and they've got like these like open up and have like what the stages of growing, and it'll have like
this
journal.
is more intense than I remember it.
It has like a journal entry like here, and some of them have like textures. Let me see if I want the texture. Like here, it's got like a certain type of dragon skin.
Oh, wow!
I like how it shows like it'll have like a world map and like the type of dragons that live in Asia versus like Europe versus North America.
Yeah, this book and also it
coincides with like the style of like how you see dragons painted in like Chinese culture versus like Scottish culture, and it's. You read this at 10 years old, you're like, these are fucking real. I don't know what anyone else is talking about.
Yeah, you read that when you're a kid and you're like, this is science. I'm a scientist right now. I'm learning. I'm going to bring this into class until you find out. This book right here, along with the movie Reign of Fire, were the two things that really powered my love for dragons. You never seen Reign of Fire, Tucker? The 2002 movie Reign of Fire. Great movie. I loved that movie as a kid. Basically, it's honestly an apocalypse movie. And it's about like these guys mining in the UK. They're like mining real deep, and they open up this area. All of a sudden, they found an ancient dragon's nest underground, and then all the dragons come out and they start reproducing, and it's like dragons start spreading throughout the whole fucking world, and it's like a dragon apocalypse kind of scenario. And they're like taking down fucking fighter jets and helicopters and shit. It's fucking awesome, man.
How did we get here?
I don't know. Dragons aren't even on the list.
Yeah, but a Komodo dragon is, and that shit's going at S.
True. That's S. That's an S tier animal. I just gotta say it.
Yeah, it is. Butterfly, F, man. Those things are fucking. And actually, no, a monarch butterfly. Oh, okay. Actually, that could be a C or a B.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like the default animal.
Well, they're not. They're not though. They migrate for thousands upon thousands of miles, and they all end in a certain region in Mexico, in southern Mexico, and there's like these forests that are just filled with monarch butterflies. Tucker, what are you smiling about?
My camera's so wobbly.
Oh, okay. You're just having your own little.
Well, you're right though. Yeah, they'll like absolutely cover a forest. Like you can't see the trees. It's just all butterflies.
What else we got here? Schlatt, you want to pick one to talk about?
Yeah. Zebra.
Oh, zebra, great animal. Great defense mechanism, those animals. I learned this very recently.
Oh, dude, I saw my first zebra recently, and I don't even remember the context it was in. All I remember
You saw it with us.
Oh. Right. Yeah, I was with you.
We
guys.
were all in a car together.
We were all in a car together quite recently.
And I don't even remember what the context was. I don't even remember. Maybe just a bunch of useless people were with me at the time, but I saw that zebra and I couldn't. That's you.
Dude, I forgot everything else because the zebra was so fucking majestic. I looked at that beast and I said, oh my God, that is a beautiful beast right there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wow. The place we were at where we saw the zebra lets you hunt them for $11,000.
Oh no.
Okay.
There's 750,000.
They have night vision hunting.
Oh, that's good.
2 hours a night.
Zebra hunting all inclusive rate. Oh, why is she smiling?
That's cool. Did she just kill that thing? Oh.
God, the place that we went to is like they're cool place to shoot guns, but bit of a questionable.
I'd put zebra at least B, probably A. I mean, I just remember how in awe I was at that fucking thing. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Tell me what you were telling me about what them being in large groups and how that is against
the
predation.
Stripe pattern. So I'm pretty sure it's how it works. You have a herd of like, let's say 1,000 zebra. All the stripes make it really difficult for, say, a lion to target just one because it looks like one big mass of camouflage, not a specific individual. It's really hard to see an individual as a predator.
Yeah, I remember, and that was the first time I actually understood why the fuck a zebra's got those stripes, because it was like, I remember for the longest time I was like, oh yeah, that's its camouflage. I'm like, camouflage of what? They're in a savanna. It's yellow everywhere. What the fuck are they? What is a giant? It's like a, I don't even know what it is. Are all the predators seeing in black and white? Like, how else are they like gonna be able to combat this? Anyways, Panda F.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Yeah.
Fuck
the panda. Fuck the panda.
Terrible animal.
Yeah, the whole population is controlled by the Chinese government. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, were they able to survive? Like, how did they survive? How did they do so well? They're trying to kill themselves like 90% of the time.
Yeah. They do well in the fast food business, so.
Yeah. No, they're
Asian beef.
Wait, can I give you guys a fun fact about Panda Express?
Sure.
Do you guys know Reggie from Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is someone we should thank for the success of Panda Express. I'm reading his book right now. And he was one of the people that really helped get Panda Express into a chain off the ground.
They just give anyone a book these days.
He retired from Nintendo, so he's
got a book. You know,
he's got a book.
Tour.
And Nintendo Reggie, I had to buy it. But yeah, he was like one of the first guys in the 90s that was high enough up in their marketing or whatever, and when they took Panda Express public and wanted to make it a chain. Because it was like just a couple owned it.
That's pretty neat.
I have no idea what it's like now, but yeah, he was someone to thank for or is someone to thank for the success of Panda Express.
Thank you, Reggie. Oh, now I want Panda Express.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too, man.
Well,
F tier animal though.
yeah, F tier panda. I mean, the things don't even live properly. They roll around. They try to kill themselves half the time. They eat bamboo, and it doesn't even they have to eat so much because it's so nutritionally. It doesn't give them anything.
It's like me and Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that stingray thing? Can we put that in F? Kill the Australian guy. I mean, gross.
Is that a stingray or is that a manta ray?
It's a stingray.
Yeah. Let's put another one in F while we're at it.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, F. Terrible animal.
Malaria.
Bottom feeders.
West Nile virus.
Let's
put another one. Geese.
What?
Geese. F. You already had yours, Tucker. You already had yours.
No, can we do at least an E?
I'd put it in
Why?
E.
Well, I had Canadian geese for dinner tonight.
If you make him put it in F, he's gonna start throwing up, dude. You can't make him do that. Huh?
Annoying ass animals.
Oh yeah, well their
flying.
poop is like really weird looking, dude. Like they've got and they like almost it's almost like they seek out sidewalks to do it on. Like I feel like geese, they have like a little pre-migration huddle, and they're like, all right, boys, here's the deal. We're going to be hitting every single sidewalk in this suburb on this day. Then we're going to move on. Jerry, you lead the Delta squad. You guys are going to be pooping all along this street. They're going to be pissed. They got kids. They're going to try to grab the poop. They got dogs. The dogs are going to try to eat the poop. It's going to be a nightmare. I feel like that's what's going through their heads.
Listen, Tucker, if you want to put it at E, that's fine. But this thing is not very redeemable.
You know that Tucker shot that goose.
Yeah, hunting yesterday. I killed 3 to 5 of them. I don't know how many.
Wow. Did you eat them?
Yeah, I just had it. I literally just cooked.
Oh, shit.
2
nice.
Goose breasts.
Yeah.
Cool.
And for those of you out there that just come in and have a problem with Tucker hunting that shit, it's legal.
That's not a great. That's one of the weakest arguments you can
No. And
it's legal.
You're trying to tell me that what Tucker did, where that goose what Tucker did to that goose lived a normal life, and then you have a chicken nugget from McDonald's. You think that chicken lived a normal life? Really?
Nobody asked.
Really? You think that chicken lived a normal life? No, that chicken grew up in a fucking cage smaller than it.
And I blew that goose out of the fucking sky, dude.
No, but you did it for like a conservation thing, right? Like it was like a grant.
All the money you spend on hunting supplies, on licenses, on all that stuff has to go. It's a law. It has to go back into conservation. So it's a self-supporting thing. I mean, Canadian goose are overpopulated. They have a lack of native predators at this point. So it's like a totally legit thing. They're free range, you know?
Yeah. And now he's chewing on it for dinner. Hell yeah. Rock on. And it's an E.
Can we get a D tier? Can you guys pick out a D tier?
Hammerhead shark.
Yeah, they are kind of the dorks of sharks, aren't they? D for
fucking
dork.
Useless. You can't even hammer anything with them.
Yeah, you can't.
Their eyes are on the end. They
useless tool.
If you try hammering them.
Tucker, what is that little red-throated creature there?
Here?
Bird?
Yeah, the bird.
Oh, it's a ruby-throated hummingbird. So the only hummingbird.
Oh, dude, I was so close to
getting
that correct. Ruby-throated. Really? They fucking threw me for a loop there. Hummingbird.
Yeah, that's the only hummingbird in like the Northeast.
What do you think of that, Schlatt? What do you think of hummingbirds?
They're okay, I guess. Are those the ones that like?
What? You want to do that again for me, champ?
No. I'm thinking of woodpeckers.
Okay.
Thinking of woodpeckers.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you definitely are
thing.
based on that movement. I was like, what the fuck did he just do?
Yeah, it's a woodpecker. What do hummingbirds do?
They they've got little nose mouths, and they slurp.
fly.
They got straws. They got straws for mouths, and they just slip up nectar. They're pollinators, is what they are. I'm 90% sure. Are they pollinators, Tucker?
We used to have a bird feeder, like a little fountain that they could swim in and drink from, all the birdies. And sometimes we get hummingbirds, but honestly, not the most exciting thing. I like my cardinals a little more, and I like my blue jays even more. The blue jay is always the coolest one.
I've heard that blue jays are like the assholes of birds. So.
Don't care. Awesome bird. Looks cool as hell.
Fine. Where are we putting this though? Yeah, C. We got to put an owl at least an A. Those things are fucking crazy.
Those things are fucking cool.
And I can't tell you how much I know more about owls than most any other creature based on how much they fucking talked about it in elementary school. They tell you so much about owls in elementary school when I was a kid, and I don't know why. Like, for what reason do I have to learn this much about owls? Like, there was a whole section. Yeah, owl pellets, they like give you a fucking hacked up fucking hairball that an owl makes, and then you dissect it when you're a kid.
What are you talking about?
Did you not do this? You didn't do that? Maybe this is like a Northeast. Maybe this is like a Massachusetts thing.
Dude, that was actually really cool though.
It was. Is gross. Like conceptually, it was gross. Like it was just like, this is just the fur and the bones. Like we're digging for bones.
I've dissected a frog, but not an owl.
Can I explain the owl?
What the hell? Yeah.
So the owl, when an owl eats, it stores all the bones and the fur and the stuff that you don't want to digest in some kind of organ, and it hacks it up in like a pellet the size of like your thumb, your whole thumb. And we got to dissect them in elementary school, and they're like dry, mostly fur, but you'd like take them apart and you'd like find the skull of like a mouse or something, or like a vole, and you get to kind of figure out like what the owl ate. And it was I always thought it was a really cool experience. Probably changed my life.
Yeah. I didn't know owl pellets were even a thing.
Yeah,
they just really turn their heads funny.
They're like the cats of birds.
The cats of okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're nocturnal. Okay. They predate.
Really reflective eyes.
They hack up bones.
Yeah. That's cool.
Hair.
Yeah. I give an A.
Yeah. And it's like sort of a similar thing to a bald eagle in the sense of like, it's even more mysterious though, where it's like you hear an owl or you see some fucking thing flying over the horizon. You're like, was that a fucking owl? Like you barely ever get a chance to see an owl just like hanging about. Owls are cool. I'll tell you another thing about owls. I read a couple of books called The Guardians of Ga'Hoole. You ever read The Guardians of Ga'Hoole, Tucker? Schlatt?
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of, I don't know what it was, but when I was, that period of like late elementary school, I feel like there was 1,000 different young adult novel series where they just gave animals, like a species of animals, they gave them wars. They started giving these creatures war. Like, so in Guardians of Ga'Hoole, they're giving owls war. See that?
Yeah.
The rescue? Look at, they're giving these things fucking helmets. They're sending owls into war. But then there's also there was a series of books about cats too. Remember that?
Oh.
Series about like
I don't know
like
this.
the cat books, young adult. Let me see. Warriors. Yeah, there we go. I knew a guy who was really into these books, and then it's about cats, and the cats are going to war. So the warrior cats. It's like, well, why did they do this so much? Like, I was enthralled. I didn't read these books. I read The Guardians of Ga'Hoole, but they also made a movie for Guardians of Ga'Hoole as well. There's a Guardians of Ga'Hoole movie. Silver screen Hollywood movie, Guardians of Ga'Hoole.
I just don't know. I wasn't into animal stories as a young adult. I was reading more like Heat by Mike Lupica.
Mike Lupica was a big author for kids. Like middle school.
What else did he write?
His are sports stories.
Oh, sports stories. Yeah, no, I can't relate. I was more of an imagination game kid.
Yeah.
Fair.
Sorry.
Let's quick fire. Let's fucking keep going on these fucking things. Who cares? What is that?
Anteater fucking F eater.
F. Looks that's just a rodent. I hate rodents.
What's that? Emperor penguin? Put him at a D.
No, that's not an emperor. That's a macaroni penguin.
Macaroni penguin? Put him at a fucking E, dude. That's a fucking weird pasta shape.
Listen, well, Ted, you keep rapid firing. Just fire out some answers to this fucking
Narwhal.
Put
him at a C.
Dude, I don't even care. You're lucky.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Lucky that rodents aren't on this list.
Platypus? Put that motherfucker at a B.
F-tier animals. There's nothing cute, nothing redeemable about a raccoon with their thumbs. They have thumbs, and they're bottom feeders. They don't deserve to be alive. Is what I think.
Put the elephant seal at like an E. That thing is freaking me out, dude.
Oh, delicious.
Ew, gross. I just went
Big
through
Crosby, White Christmas, raccoon F. Red pandas D. Don't care about those.
That was
things.
a fox.
A skip and a hop away from rodents.
Do you want to process what just happened, Schlatt? Do you want to hear what
Don't care.
Yeah, you're so clearly invested in the results of.
Although I will care about the red-eyed tree frog that I see right there.
S.
If we can talk about him for a second.
Is he an S?
Yeah. My first Webkinz was the red-eyed tree frog.
Oh, okay.
For $7.99, you bought them at the pharmacy, and you had a world of fun. Oh my god, I fucking.
And you had a world of fun. I love that phrase.
Look at that thing.
Really,
so
man,
cool,
dude.
That was one of the best.
How much was a Webkinz?
Super cool.
How much?
$7.99.
A web? No, right. That sounds wrong.
It was either $7.99 or $8.99. Ted, the world was a different place back then.
2009, dude.
$7.99.
It was before that, dude. This was like 2006.
You weren't even born yet.
No, that was 2009. Yeah, it was closer to that.
Dude, yeah. I don't know if I had one of these, but man, getting a Webkinz was like fucking crack, dude. That was like gaining a sword or something. That was like getting a fucking weapon. Getting a Webkinz was like getting cash, like full on getting like $1,000 every time I got a Webkinz in terms of like the mental stimulation.
2005 they came out.
2005 they came out. Damn, dude, we were 7 when they came out.
Yeah.
Man, there was a very short period that we were into Webkinz then, because there's no way I was fucking.
It was like 2 years, dude.
Yeah, there was no way I was fucking with Webkinz when I was like 13. So
dude.
They came out when we were 7. Man.
Yeah. S tier, red-eyed tree frog. Love that thing.
Yeah, and also the main character, the main front man of the Rainforest Cafe, Cha-Cha, the tree frog.
There you go.
The red-eyed tree frog.
Even more reason.
Giraffe, put them at A. They fight by swinging into each other's necks and each other's like fucking monsters, which is really fucking funny to watch.
Yeah,
and actually kind of scary too, because they're like 15 feet tall.
Where would a giraffe wear a necktie?
At the bottom of its neck. Where do you wear a necktie?
No.
Where do you wear a necktie?
It'd just be more funny the other way. No, admit it. That's cool up there.
Yeah.
Admit it. That looks right. No.
Hold on.
At the top of the neck looks right for a giraffe. That's where he wears it.
Hold on.
That's where he wears it.
I say with the bow tie, it makes sense. With the necktie, it makes a little bit less sense.
Makes more sense for
I think it makes sense for it to be higher up with bow tie. I think it makes more sense for it to be lower down with necktie.
It's a gut feeling for me, and I just don't agree with you.
It's a static feeling for me.
I just don't agree. I
I think you're fucking crazy, and I think that you should be arrested for your opinion.
Okay,
right now.
well, that's not the worst thing you could arrest me for. Killer whales.
Orca.
Killer.
Propaganda. Orca.
Killer whales. Killer. We call them killer whales.
Killers. They're killers, is what they are.
Aren't they though?
Those little. They're not though. They're really not.
They kill.
Though they kill animals. They're predators.
Yeah.
They like
Killer whales.
Do we call
That's a killer whale?
I know, but do we call a fucking tiger a killer tiger, like, or killer cat, like the?
Come on. What are you acting like this for?
What do you mean I'm acting like this? They're peaceful creatures to us.
No, they're not.
They would hang out with us.
No,
Trust
they're
me.
not.
You're
they
swimming
have a
on
bad track record.
track with what?
Everyone
being captured by SeaWorld?
Killer whales. Killer whales.
0 reported incidents with humans.
Not true.
Okay, now you're just being belligerent. Man.
Look it up.
I think Tucker has looked it up. That's the thing.
Killer whale.
There is a pod. I think it's near Europe's Atlantic coast that's been fucking with vessels. But
oh no, isn't it in like the Mediterranean or something like that?
Yeah, that's Europe's Atlantic coast. But
damn it.
But never attacked a surfer like a great white.
Right.
Killer whale. C for killer.
Okay. Clownfish F. Can't lose your son like that, douche.
Yeah, F for fuck. Where is he?
Yeah, fuck. Where's my son?
Jesus, what a lame movie.
What is that? A gray wolf or a normal wolf?
Okay, it's a gray wolf.
Not a normal one.
I feel like the gray
God,
wolf
I know. It's just fun. It's just funny how much me saying a normal wolf bothered you. Like it made you short circuit there for a second, because the Tucker's got like an advanced knowledge of wolves and shit. So he heard normal wolf and he freaked out internally. He was about to bust a gasket.
I'm scared of wolves, but I feel like I could take one out easily with one well-placed kick.
I feel like I've heard that same sentence from you for so many animals, and it's always been wrong.
I gotta show you guys this video. This shit is fucking wild.
Uh-oh.
What am I looking at?
Scary.
Oh.
See how big that thing is, dude? Compared to that dog? Pretty big.
That's when he decided to do something about it? Hey! Hey!
Man, that wolf was just sitting there. That wolf was just sitting there.
I didn't even know where he was. I didn't see either animal until they both started running.
Why did the dog's going back in for seconds? Like after he's like running away and he was making the whimpering sounds and he went in for seconds after.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, wolves are big, dude. That's a bit. That was a normal wolf though. That wasn't a gray wolf.
One well-timed kick is all it takes.
No, dude.
Yes, of course. Yes,
no,
of course.
Those things get into fucking. You think? Okay, you said this for like a police dog too. You've said this for a police dog.
Yes. One kick.
Why do you think they use them for the cops if a well-timed kick was enough?
That's what I'm saying.
Other than the fact that if you killed a police dog, it would be like
most
killing a
people
cop.
don't have good timing.
And you do?
I have a shot.
That's true. You do have a shot. I mean, gray wolf, maybe a B.
Maybe
Tucker looks up on Google, does Schlatt have a shot?
This is where the puffins are, right here.
Just there?
That's where I saw them. They're on 3 islands in Maine.
Cool.
They will only... Atlantic puffins will only nest at the same site where they were born. So if a population on an island gets exterminated, no puffins will return there.
Wow. So
they're really, really hard to reintroduce if you've wiped them out a little bit, which we did back in the day. We were hunting them. We were stupid. And now we've had some serious conservationists reintroduce them and breed them on these islands. So now they'll come back and have babies there, and the population's growing.
Nice. Okay, let's finish up this tier list. I'm getting sick of these fucking animals, man.
I don't
Gray
like
wolf.
animals.
Gray wolf. I mean, well, was that other
You
wolf a
already
normal wolf or was
put
that
it
a gray
in the-
wolf?
What, is there another wolf in here that I'm
No, but
missing?
the wolf from the video, was that a
Hey,
normal wolf or was
Why
that
are
a...
you like,
Doesn't
oh, we got to
matter.
finish this up? It
Doesn't
goes back
matter.
to an animal
Goes
we've
back.
already
No, 'cause
finished.
I'm
Goes
wondering.
back, bro.
I'm
Goes back.
wondering.
Do the
I'm
snow leopard.
curious.
Do the
I'm
snow
curious.
leopard.
Snow
That's
leopard.
the cat wolf right there.
E
Snow
for
leopard.
extinct.
E for extinct. That's an
Not
extinct
extinct.
animal.
Good riddance.
Is that a turkey? What is that thing
That's
on
a
the left?
lobster.
That's a
Lobster.
lobster?
It's a lobster.
Ooh, A for I love a lobster bisque.
Nope. Nope.
I love.
D.
I,
D.
like AI.
There's not
There's
an
gotta
A in
be
that
a D,
whole
yeah.
sentence.
I very few animals would let you catch
Yeah, there
big
is.
nets and be put into a vending machine
Good one.
where little kids
yeah.
can fish for you. That's a D tier at least.
Whoa! Well, if I'm...
Whoa!
Whoa, hold on. Put it in C
came
for...
like it came like multiple seconds after I finished.
Well, because I was lining back up with what you were saying. Put it C for catch me a lobster to make me a lobster bisque.
Okay, fine.
Or
fair,
no, put
fair.
it B for bisque.
No,
B
C
for
catch
bisque.
me, put me in a
I'll give you
bisque.
something else later if you put it B for
Okay,
bisque.
give me something else later.
Okay.
What's this next one?
We've
Bear?
got grizzly bear.
Grizzly
Oh,
bear.
awesome animal.
Awesome animal.
Go
Put
right.
it
Give
at
this
an-
to me. Put that thing at A.
Put it at A.
There's a debate that's been going on about whether or not a bear could beat a gorilla in a
Oh,
fight.
dude, we've
It'd be
talked.
fucking
No,
over.
don't
We
even bring
probably
this up.
have.
We've talked about this so many times on the podcast.
Bear would absolutely beat the gorilla up.
Yeah.
It'd be a bloodbath.
Claws, yeah. Now, I mean, it would. It would.
A gorilla's not even a predator.
Claws.
It
Bro,
would.
the claw is like this big. And
No,
he's got
dude, we
4 of them.
agree with you, man. We agree. Those things are
You're like,
massive.
you're so off here.
What? Who are you talking to?
Is that a snake?
It's
down
an
there? Do you
anaconda,
have
yeah.
Anaconda.
Mm. They're kind of fat.
Yeah, I don't
Like they're kind of like. That's not what I was implying. It was more along the lines of it's kind of like I feel like I need to like pick him up and like move him somewhere. Like I feel like he's taking up a lot of room. Like if like he's like hanging out at my house and I was like, dude, get out of here.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah.
Like put
You
him
don't
at
want a
E
snake
for
around. You don't like
Anaconda.
Don't like snakes. I don't get people that have snakes. They're one of the worst types of animals you can have.
Well, Maya's got at her sanctuary. She's got a little one-eyed python, and it's really cute and small.
It's even worse than a regular one.
It's a really cute little python, and I was a little bummed that Tucker wasn't able to meet that python.
That's all right.
What else we got on here? We got like a couple
We've
more.
got Nile crocodile. We've got black rhino. We've got caribou. We've got
And a
Galapagos tortoise.
Tortoise, yeah. Galapagos.
Caribou.
Yeah, but
Polar Express. Caribou. Love that movie.
we're
S.
okay. We're putting caribou at S.
Yeah.
It's a reindeer.
All right.
That scene from Polar Express when they're all in the way, and then it goes, "Woo!" You know.
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah.
That little Uncanny Valley movie, one of our favorites.
No, I love the Polar Express. I don't understand. I don't understand the hate for that. I don't really.
I did say I hated it.
I don't really understand why you hate it.
Galapagos tortoise, where would you put it?
I feel like any animal that looks like that should be able to swim.
Wait, what? This is a weird.
Looks like a boulder.
Yeah, that thing.
It's like
should
the
be-
last animal that looks like it would swim.
That should be a seafaring critter. There's no way that shouldn't be. That thing belongs in the
I
drink.
think
You know
that's
it does.
my favorite sentence that you've ever said.
Why?
That should be a seafaring critter.
It should be.
You're right. It should be. It
There's
should.
no reason that two animals can look that similar, and one of them it lives in the sea and the other can't swim.
Are you talking about
What
like
the fuck does it? Yeah, turtles.
turtles? Yeah. That they should put that thing in the. They should make that thing 70 times as big. Put it in the ocean. Give it like some hair on its face. All of a sudden, it's a giant lion turtle from Avatar: Last Airbender.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Tucker,
I
you
just
were
think it should
enchanted
swim.
by that suggestion right there.
Absolutely enchanted, dude.
It should swim. That's D.
Yeah. That thing doesn't even. Does it swim? It did swim too.
Fucking stomp on it like
did?
it's that thing
Yeah,
looks
it
like
wasn't walking on the sea floor.
That thing looks like a fucking burnt bubble in a pizza crust. I'm gonna press my thumb into it and watch it shatter.
That's a protected species. Very protected. Those things lived to like 170 years old.
Won't be feeling too protected with me within a 50-meter radius.
You know that didn't we see Galapagos tortoises, or are they?
At Ox
Oh
Ranch?
yeah, we did.
No,
Yeah,
I think those were just
3 of them.
tortoises. I think those were
They were
just
not
tortoises.
Galapagos.
Yeah, there's no way that they would have
They
gotten
were,
those.
I forget what they were, but they were not Galapagos.
I think Galapagos tortoises are really, really well protected, like super. Because in the Galapagos archipelago,
No.
that how you archipelago, there's different species of Galapagos tortoise per island based because it's because there was.
Wow.
You know, that's where Darwin went to study evolution, was the Galapagos Islands, I think.
I think that's where he had his epiphany.
That's where he had, that's where he took a crazy shit.
That's cool. Those tortoises were really dumb at Ox Ranch. They were looking at rocks. They were just like a fucking inch away from a rock. Just
Yeah, I mean, what else do you have to think about when you're a tortoise, dude? It's like you're just like,
not much.
Lettuce.
yeah.
There's a really funny image of like a horse in a field. It's like a clip art horse in a field, and it's got a thought bubble coming out of it, and it's just it eating. And then the next frame is it while eating with a thought bubble that says not eating anymore. And it just picks its head back up. Oh, that's funny. Good.
That is funny.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that
Dumb
thing there?
animals.
What is that?
We have
creature?
2 left. We have a Nile crocodile. We have a black rhino.
A Nile crocodile.
Nile crocodile.
Sea
I
for
like
crocodile.
There again, it's like the horseshoe crab. You know, like you see that thing and you're like, that's from a different era. That's another time.
Dinosaur.
Of existence. I would put it up to. I bump it up to it. Yeah. I'd say A.
A for a crocodile, a dinosaur. And then finally the black rhino.
Yeah.
I mean,
E for extinct.
it's just a shame, really. Like, you know, whenever someone I think it's fucked up that whenever someone gets a nose job, it's called like rhinoplasty.
Oh yeah, because they.
I think it's kind of fucked up that they named that profession rhinoplasty, because what are we referencing? Are we calling every person that comes in here a fucking rhino?
Some of them are, dude.
All right, put it a D, I guess. D for rhino. The rhino.
D for dying off. Not many left of those things, you know.
No, well, you're talking about the white rhino, which recently went extinct.
Yeah.
Or extinct pretty much everywhere. I think the last male just died, like maybe 2 years ago.
Shit.
Now there's a bunch of chicks left. A bunch of chicks are left, dude.
I think that
I think it's black rhinos that are critically.
No, white rhinos. Dude, northern white rhinos is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of northern.
It's like
northern
a
white rhino,
isn't it?
Northern white rhino.
You know, the cousin of the rhinoceros, it's often said, is the hippo, and I think the hippo is really cool, but the rhino not so much. People love hippos; they think that they're the most harmless creatures, but they actually kill lots of humans every year.
Oh yeah, the fucking hippos are terrifying, and if hippos were on the list, they'd be an F any day of the week. Creepy, big teeth.
They look so cute though.
You know, like in cartoons and in Hungry Hippo, the children's game, but not in real life. They are nasty creatures, and they use birds as their slaves.
That's it.
All right. Is this the finished list right here? All right, Chucklers, here we are. It took us a little while, but this is the list. We got our S tier characters. We got our A tiers, which are probably where people would put most of their S's. We've got the B's, we've got the C's, we got the D's for the rhino, and we got E's and F's.
Comment down below which one we got wrong. I bet there's only a couple.
Thanks for watching. I'll chuck you later.
Useless. I hate raccoons. Ferrets. Disgusting, guys.